Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Hello and welcome to LowToneBaritone. Today we begin a quiet, analytical deep dive into a psychological horror game called Slay the Princess. Let's unravel the story together, shall we? Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
A princess who can end the world. Oh, options. Explore. Decisions silently continued. Okay, I see how it is. Have you considered that maybe Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked down?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Well, I feel no pressure. You're the one who is kind of worried.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Excuse me? So there's a cabin with a princess who I need to kill. And she's dangerous, but she's already locked up. Then why do I need to kill her? Everyone deserves to live. Mostly.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
I'm all ears.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay. So, if she leaves the cabin, the world will end. But she is locked up. She doesn't need to die. Which means I'm not gonna kill the princess. I'm gonna talk with the princess. If she wants to die, then she has all the rights to do so. Who knows how long she's been locked up there?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Are you catastrophizing? I think that's how you say it in English. I'm sorry, my English is not my main language, but the narrator is super worried.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Heroes don't slay princesses unless the princesses are very bad, but this princess is locked up. Even if she's dangerous, she can't leave the place alone. According to your logic, why do I need to kill her? Okay. Yeah, killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? That's not what a hero is supposed to do.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You're kind of wrong, you know. You want me to silently go there, don't talk, don't do anything, and kill the princess without hearing her out. You will have a bad time with me. I can tell already.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Where do you get these informations? Exactly. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
You're wrong. Communication is key. The specifics and details are important. You're talking about one life or, according to you, everybody's life. You're skipping the specifics. Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Well, how did I end up on this road then? Oh, I'm running out of questions. Too bad. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Maybe I talk with the princess and we will be okay, and who cares? A bit of nihilism can help the situation, so I'm gonna freak you out a bit.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Oh, so you're talking about... You're putting yourself in the perspective of everybody. And talking instead of them. Okay. Interesting personality you have. Are you afraid to die?
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I'm not one of those, right? You're talking about killing as well. So, what does that make you? Do I get some sort of a reward for this? Now I'm curious about that.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, you're not gonna tell me what it is. Can you tell me what my price is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Oh, you have no idea about my wildest imagination, buddy. You're so wrong. And you made a hiccup before you said secret, because you have no idea. There's no reward for me in this. You just toss me away. Because all you need to do is somebody to kill the princess. Can someone else do this? I don't want to be avoidant. That's... If I'm in this position, then I have to make a decision. Either go or turn around. Not doing this. Okay, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I had the chance to meet her face to face. Turn around and leave is also interesting. It's very much interesting. Anyway, I'm really tempted to turn around and leave, but I don't know anything about the princess, so I need to talk with her to know her mental condition and her situation, or whatever she is in. The narrator perspective is just one perspective. It's like In life, when somebody talks about your friend, a certain topic, they can distort that information to you. The best source of information if it's coming from the person who is in the center of the topic, in this case, the princess. So, let's talk to the princess.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Well, I have empathy, so a little bit of a truth in your sentence is there, but we'll see.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Cool. I don't mind.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
There's only one cabin in the entire forest. There's no birds you were talking about or anything. I don't hear any animals, not even a wind. Are you sure this is not some sort of fictional situation? I have so many questions, but this video would be way too long. I need to split up the series. This might be not the best way to start a new channel. Sorry for that.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Oh.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That's what I was talking about. Unless the princess is some sort of a antagonistic personality.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, ignore my own voice in my head. You're telling me to ignore my own thought process in a sense. Even if it's a voice, even if it's manifests itself as a voice. Now the question is, the voice of the hero is an external character, or it is a voice inside my head. So we'll figure it out. Proceed into the cabin. Music is nice though.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Narrator, you're describing the cabin, right? Your description is very detailed. Even you described how the air is. You made a very, very detailed description about the blade, that it is a pristine blade, not a rusty or anything. Compared to the entire cabin, it's a pristine blade. You didn't mention the door, you didn't mention the windows or anything else, just the table and the blade. Focusing on the blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, that's a 50-50 chance. You want me to slay the princess. I want to talk to the princess. Which means if I go and talk to the princess, because I don't give a slightest F about what you want, if it turns out bad, since she's locked up, as far as you said, if you didn't lie, I can come back to the pristine blade. But if I want to start a friendly conversation with somebody, let's say she's innocent and you're lying as hell, I'm not gonna go down with a blade. If she sees the blade, that's immediately gonna be a bad result in my head. I need to let her know that I mean no harm and I only want to talk, so I'm not gonna take the blade and you're not gonna like it. Nope, no blade. Forget it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
If she wants to die, she will let me know. You talking about from your own perspective. If you would live there, maybe it would be a favor for you. But don't try to talk me into this, okay? You're not gonna override my mind.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
A dangerous woman with a softly voice. Okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
She doesn't sound dangerous unless she's already a manipulative being.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Be careful, hero. She can be manipulative. You need to see things in a dualistic way. She might be a threat. You cannot know that. But she has a nice voice though. That's fine. That's true.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
You don't worry about it too much. You didn't mention anything that I didn't pick up the blade, which should be my implement to carry out your will. I will have a problem with you, narrator. I can already tell that. Okay. Hi. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. That's an early statement. I'm here to save you. Lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. That would be what the story wants. But if I tell her that, that's not gonna be a conversation. Continue down the stairs. That might scare her, cause she would just see after how long I don't know, person come down with unknown intentions. So I need to reassure her that I mean no harm, which would be a simple hi, maybe.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
So long. Nobody comes here to feed you. Whoa. Wait a second. If you're so dangerous as the narrator tells, then why are you unguarded? Anyway, let's see. And the princess.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Where's the other chain? Okay, so judging from the length of the one and only chain, she's nearly in reach distance. Okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Well, hero, you never had a beautiful woman in your life, I guess. They can be dangerous. Don't judge a book by its cover, you know.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Narrator, I didn't ask you.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I don't have the keys, if there are keys for it. Examine the chains. That would be very friendly, but that would skip the opportunity for me to talk with her. Let's talk a bit. Let's give a little bit of a doubt for the whole situation. 3 sentences not gonna earn my trust immediately. And a few minutes delay, not gonna be eternity for her. So let's talk for a bit.
Okay.
You don't like that idea. Oh God. Oh God. There's a lot of options. No. Let's keep it simple. Let her talk. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You forgot to mention she looks away. I mean, it's barely animated, but it looks like she's thinking. Do you even remember your name? I don't even know how long you've been here.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Your Royal Highness, Princess? Or Princess, Your Royal Highness? Don't you have a name like Alice or something?
Is Princess her name or her title?
Yeah.
What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
So is Princess your name? She's thinking again.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
You're so suspicious.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
That makes sense.
Okay, that's weird.
It is. But yeah, if she didn't saw anybody, then who's feeding her? Even if somebody's feeding her and with zero communication, it's like that would be like near eternity. That means she doesn't age. So real life logic doesn't apply here. That's gonna be a tricky one to unravel.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Let me be the judge of that, okay? Yeah, let's talk about eating, drinking.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Kinda. Or you're keeping a very strict diet for eternity.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Wow. You know more what you tell, narrator, and I don't like that.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah. Duh. Okay, let's see, what are you going to do if I let you out of here? I know she can manipulate this response, but I'm trying to explore every inch and detail in the game.
The princess hesitates before responding.
So she either make up a fake answer, or she doesn't have an idea, honestly.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
I agree with the hero.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
The hero and the narrator just explain the dualistic logic that I'm representing right now. Damn it.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
God. I'm gonna let her out. Because this conversation makes no sense. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Chill.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
Promises can be easily broken, so don't promise. Just do.
You're making a huge mistake.
And you shouldn't talk to me, narrator. I'm handling the situation so far, no?
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you. It's about time.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a key.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I guess I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
We didn't saw it upstairs. Plus, if somebody locks up a very dangerous being, they're not gonna leave the key around. They bring it with themselves. Hero, use your logic.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Narrator, you might know where the key is. Maybe you locked her up. I wonder if she has voices in her head, like the narrator and the rest. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? That's a good idea.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
With a what? Melody?
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Excuse me? Cut you out of them. You don't talk about the chains. Or my English is failing me? No, it's not my main language, so... I hope she means like... Wait a sec. I never mentioned I have a blade with me. You're not supposed to know that I could cut you out. You know more as well, just like the narrator. Ah, this is gonna be bad.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
I think she literally means cutting herself out from there. But I'm not sure which one is more disturbing. The fact that she's offering like that much desperation to cut herself out from the situation. That she would bleed out, possibly. And also how she knows about the blade if I never mentioned it. That's contradicting everything. So now I have two situations to judge. I love these slow burner games which grind my gears.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Who else is around? Oh, wait a sec. There's two things. Either somebody's around, or the narrator manipulating the environment.
Is someone else here?
No, I don't think so. Talking makes no sense. It was way too well timed. The environment is manipulated by the narrator.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
So you are doing everything in your power to change everything that surrounds me. Which means me freeing her is quite impossible. You exercise your will upon me. How much control you have over everybody and everything, narrator? Well, let's shout.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Because nobody's around. You are manipulating everything.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You will have a bad time with me, narrator.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Now you're complaining.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Look at the mess you made. I'm fixated on the narrator is controlling the environment. Hardcore. I don't think anybody's around. We would hear steps or anything, not just a lock on the door.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess. Excuse.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
That's understandable. For a long time if you're locked up, and now you have a chance. Damn. That's like tearing apart a hope that just came in. It's not a good feeling.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Why the music stopped. I'm very sensitive to my ears to notice things. If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together. How do you want to get out of those chains? We have nothing. Even if you would break your wrists, you wouldn't be able to. Whatever, let's see what you have.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Well, the music kinda represents my mental state. If she was this much desperate to get out, she could have done this sooner. But from her eyes, what I read, she's like, she just had enough. We were the catalyst of the situation. It was the last hope. We were the last hope for her to get out. And she just slowly losing it. Damn. Okay. She's gonna be wild. Now she's dangerous. Narrator, you made her dangerous by trapping her so long and giving her a false hope. Nice planning.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound
Clink.
comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
This sounded like blade? But the door is closed. No.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No. Don't feel me bullshit. You were the one who moved it down here. You want to end her so badly. The problem is I don't. But since you're manipulating the entire environment, it feels like I don't have a choice. I won't be able to save her. Yeah. It's like everything will be blocked by every single movement, every door, every wall, everything. If the narrator can do environmental manipulation, I have no chance even if I want to save her. This storyline is already dead. I have no control, I think. We'll see.
Or we could use it to free her.
But at this point, this blade don't cut through bones, I think. She should be bleeding out. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, hero, while you think about freeing her, let me think about how we can bypass the narrator's environmental manipulation on us. This is gonna be a mental battle at this point. And he got the upper hand.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
What? You will use a blade to fly into my head or chest or something? Slay or save. Slay or save. Well, narrator, we're not gonna like each other in this series.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
She doesn't make a sound. She doesn't make a sound. She's way too silent. That should be extreme pain.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She's way too calm about this.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yes, hero, I'm way ahead of you.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
That's gonna be a problem. 1, how much the princess is mentally intact. 2, how much the narrator gonna manipulate the entire environment. That's gonna be a problem. And if the 2 clashes, I'll be the one dead. Because we have a blade. We have an actual weapon to kill each other with. Well, actually, her teeth or whatever she has is already a weapon, so... She is dangerous. Especially in this mental state. Why do I end up always with crazy women?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I think, judging by her mental attitude right now, she's just happy to be free.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. I guess my approach to her, that reassuring her that I am not a threat. So far she's reflecting that. That's a good sign. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
And I predicted correctly. He's gonna manipulate the world so we can go out.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Hey. I said you can control the world, not my body. Although you are a voice in my head who's describing not just the world, but everything else. You're changing the script, how the story goes on the fly, and adjust it to your own agenda. Oh, it's moving. Okay.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Totally not. I am the player. You're the narrator.
Watch me.
Damn. I need to let her go that I have voices in my head and it's taking control over my body somehow.
What are you doing?
Give me a dialogue to let her know somehow that I have voices in my head. Oh wait, I can scroll down. Warn her.
Stop that.
No. I won't.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Good deduction skills.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
I'm no longer in control.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Thank God.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm not so sure about that. Your agenda is killing her. You don't give a damn about me being alive. I'm just a tool for your own will. Oh, come on. Resist. I don't care.
The blade. Move the blade.
Just resist. Stay calm and resist. She might recognize the situation.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Good. Take the blade and toss it away.
We both know this isn't you.
Damn. Okay. She has some intelligence. That's good. Good deduction skills.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Am I even a human or a monster? Or I forgot to cut my nails. Anyway. But this is the right move. So if she need to keep the blade with her or toss it away. Now, if she tosses away, then the narrator can make us move and go pick up the blade and attack her again. Therefore, she makes a risk. She needs to think about her own survival, which leaves very, very few options to play with now. She needs to keep the blade with herself. We need to keep ourselves frozen, and she needs to leave without us. Worst case scenario, if the narrator pulls something crazy, which he can, since he controlled our body, she might need to end us. That's the worst possible scenario. If she's smart enough, she takes the blade and run out. Oh, the door is closed. Maybe she can pick the lock. I'm thinking too much. Let's see.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Go for it. It's time to save yourself.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
You're bad with the blade. It's not your fault. As you said, you're a princess, a royalty. You're not made for fighting. Try to aim for the heart.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yep.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I made my decision. She has a chance to leave. Isn't that what heroes do? For princesses? In a hypothetical sense?
I'm sorry.
There's so much regret in her now.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She doesn't.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I'm afraid it can.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
She's crying. She's genuinely crying. She is not that dangerous as the narrator portrayed her.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, the damsel, chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. I was thinking a lot about this game, so I built pretty good ideas so far how it is going. And I think this video is going way too long, especially for the first video on the channel. I think this is a good place to stop for tonight. There are many psychological layers of the story, and it's getting deeper with every step. Anyway, thank you for spending this quiet evening with me. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.